Hello guys, I'm Famex, I'm a high elo Kassadin 1 trick, and today I'm gonna show you how to combo with Kassadin as well as some advanced tricks that even high elo Kassadin players don't know. First trick, I think what is really important to know is that you can buffer your autoattacks while casting your abilities. It goes something like this. You can do it with Q, you can do it with E, you can also do it with ult. This is like way faster than actually waiting. You just have to spam right click on your opponent while you are casting those abilities. Like Q and right click spam, and it goes off instantly. This is especially important in the early game where you can't one shot your opponent just with your abilities without auto attacks, and then you're gonna want to do something like this. You're gonna want to do something like this, yeah. Also note that it only works if you didn't auto before. Like if I auto before and then ult, the second auto is like delayed. But if I don't auto before the ult, the second auto comes off instantly. Short trading, of course, is a whole different thing. You're gonna want to do something like this. For example, versus mages, I like to E ult autoattack W, and when I run away I want to do the Q, because many times my combo is really fast and they still have their abilities to cast on me to trade, and then while I'm running away they will usually follow me because they are ranged and I'm melee, and then I can negate their magic damage with my Q and I basically get my whole combo off. Another trick is that you're gonna want to do the W. You never wanna do that before ulting, like you never wanna do this, because if you do it while ulting, it is way faster. You see the difference right there. So this is like a big mistake of noob Kassadins, but yeah, mistakes happen to every one of us, so there's that. Also, I think Q is like the best combo. The damage comes off instantly, and when you hit, you're gonna have the Q shield, so when enemies respond, you're gonna negate the damage with the shield. But in the later stages of the game, if I'm flashing on a target, I want to prioritize hitting my W and my E, because those are easier to negate. If the enemy flashes away out of my E and my Q is casted, it will still follow, but my E then is negated. Especially my W is like the biggest priority, so if I'm flashing on my opponent, I will always auto attack before and then I will E. But this is like if I don't need the damage, I just want to make sure my W and my E goes off, and then I Q at the very last second, because if they flash, then my Q will still hit them. So I really just want to do this and then E, and then I'm gonna Q. I want to do it like this, and then I'm gonna Q. So yeah, so there's that. But the best combo, if you are in fog of war, is I'm just stacking my abilities for my E. The best combo while you are in fog of war is QE. This is like also, oh, I didn't auto attack. This is like the fastest combo that you can do. This is like the fastest. And yeah. Other tricks, you can, if you instantly Zhonyas, you can Zhonyas while you are still casting your abilities. This also goes with Autoattacks. This works with every champ. I just failed it, but it goes something like this. You can do this with W as well, and you can do this with E, with Q. You can also do this with ult, so you are actually untargetable when your ult hits, and you can also do this with E. This is also really important to know. Then there are of course the flash combos. First one is probably the most important Kassadin combo, and also the best one because it has almost zero counterplay, is the ult flash, and the E flash is also really good, but I'm sure all of you will know this. And now comes the funny part. Those are now the advanced combos, and I don't know why, but many high elo Kassadin players don't know this. You can actually buffer 2 abilities and then cast flash, and the first ability will get completely their animation cancelled, and the second one will come off instantly. Like, it is way faster than, for example, E flash and then ult, or ult flash and then E. You can do this faster by casting the second ability before your flash. For example, ult E flash, your E will come off instantly. This is really important to know, and I see no one doing this, and I don't know why, but you can also do E ult flash. This is so important to know. And yeah, those two are some really advanced combos, and those actually make Kassadin a high skill ceiling, especially the E ult flash. You're gonna have to cast your buttons really fast and be on a really low ping. If not, this will not work. And you can also combine this with Zhonyas as well, which I'd like to call the Famex Combo. I've already used this once in a game, and yeah, it's really cool. So there's that. Those are also the fastest Kassadin combos. Those advanced combos are just way faster variations, and I see no one doing them. So, but I think they are really important and can actually make a difference. Like, they are just way faster, and you can also combine them with QW at the end, and yeah, there's that.